Dude, I don't know, man. I just get mad respect for motherfuckers that break up and don't delete their social media.
What you
Don't break, because a lot of times motherfuckers break up. You know what I'm saying? Relationship. They have their pictures up there like, hey, we happy, and then they'll just break up. They'll just leave or delete their social media. Then a couple months later, you'll see them back on there like invited as a friend. Like, what the fuck happened? You go back, see like, oh, okay. Like I just. You know what I'm saying? I just want to shout out all the motherfuckers who just keep their shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll archive these pictures. I'm going to go back outside and do whatever the fuck.
I feel like people just do that cold turkey, like just drop everything. I get it. Taking a break from socials is necessary sometimes, like because it can become a lot. But like how, like that's just drastic. Like you need it too much in this moment to like just be like, fuck it. I'm just gonna just delete everybody. Just delete it all. I'm never coming back to this. And if I do come back to it, I'm just gonna just leave it.
Man, you know how like before my shit got hacked, I had to make up a new page. You know how much old work was just on my on my fucking photos and shit. And the memories would pop up. And I'd be like, oh hell no, I forgot about her. That's crazy. Keep scrolling. Motherfuckers get mad. Like that bitch.
Like I guess you don't see everybody that you're friends with anyway on a daily basis. Like the algorithm won't show you everybody. It's just gonna show you a small group.
Motherfuckers don't like seeing that memory when they was wilding. Oh, that shit has come up so many times. What you call it? My wife, cousin Bridget, she didn't pull that shit up a few times. Like, the memories, man, just have you like, goddamn. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
See, like, oh, I'm hugged over her. Damn, I was tripping.
Yeah. I'm grateful, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm grateful, man.
Hey, that's what niggas be like. Hey, I ain't got none of that shit.
I ain't got none of that shit. I got, like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, every time some shit pop up, I'd be like, oh, shit. We were babies. Look at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, yeah.
I be sitting with that bitch in my lap.
I used to, like, you know shit. And you don't share it because the memories.
I never share the memories, nigga. Hell no. Get the fuck out of here.
I don't see none of those pictures of you.
Yeah, like I said, I see that shit. I'll be like, wow, scroll. Like, nigga, I'll never share none of that shit. I don't even share the good memories, nigga.
Wow.
Gotta be consistent.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Every time on that, nigga, I see some shit where, like, she wasn't even my girl. It was one of my homegirls. We was at the fucking club. She was sitting on my lap, and we was just throwing up the rakes. Here go Facebook. You remember that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
Damn.
Look, in my business casual outfit that niggas was wearing in the club.
Dude, I got one picture out there somewhere. I think I told you that before. I got one picture out there of me, like, holding up the middle finger on both hands, and I'm just doing this, right?
Yeah.
And I just remember in the moment, I remember it happening, and like the next day, she posted it. And
who posted it?
It was like a friend of a friend, like who, you know, back in the day.
So this is my MO. I did that on like
bro,
50% of my pictures.
Bro, a lot of people do. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people do, but I did not. It was not my thing. Bro, I had to like, I didn't ask her to delete it. But I did like remove myself from the tag and everything. I was just like, fuck that. Like, it's gonna come back up one day. And I was like, I just don't want any employers or anybody to see me. And that's just
when you was
I am.
Fucking 17 and
no,
you had your middle fingers
I
up.
was 17. I was like early 20s.
Nigga, that was like 15 years ago.
Like, but
you old as fuck. They not even gonna know that's you. You ain't had no facial hair, none of that shit.
Bro, I ain't never. I don't have the urge or like.
I got some John Morant shit from MySpace days. I don't know where that shit is.
Like,
Pistol and blunt, nigga.
Like,
that shit grainy as hell. You don't know if that's me or not. That's some old motherfuckers.
That's when you had hair.
Sprint, for hell yeah, I had hair, some more shit. Nigga, pistol, blunt. Now I'm saying it.
Like they lining it up.
Wasn't even my gun.
deported. Like you just
a Cuban B. All right, man. Let's start the show.
People on that goofy shit.
these people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. Say.
All right, welcome to the I Ain't Going Show, when anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
Awesome, CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
He is in
Yo.
his bag.
And we are here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And as usual,
It's homie time right now, okay?
how you week been, man? I see you feeling a little better since last time. I know you was under the
Yeah,
weather and
man.
all that, man.
Yeah, that was the start of it, the last episode, man. And then it just like hit me full force, man. Came down with the flu. And so just been spending the time after that, just been recovering from it, man. But I'm straight, man. Like, listen, it wasn't COVID, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't nothing that like.
Hey, you know what? The flu is worse than COVID to me. Like, as far as like how it feels.
I mean, they still nowadays they feel similar, bro. Because I had body aches and everything.
Oh, yeah?
Body aches, like it would, like my head was hurting like
I
crazy.
ain't had none of that shit when I
Because
had
like
COVID.
it's like, bro, I was just so like it was so much like congestion like going up into my head, and like I was trying to relieve it and whatever, but bro, it just was not working. Nothing I was doing was working. Had a fever, all that. But you know, outside of that, man, everything was cool, man. Like, you know, me and Lil Man was sick. It's crazy because like me and him got sick. My homie, you know, David got sick. The neighbor,
Who's patient zero? Your son?
his wife. No, honestly, I don't know. I feel like it was me, man.
Coronavirus.
I think it was a
You
little
don't
bit
even
of
go
both.
nowhere. Where the fuck you
That's
get it
what
from?
I'm saying. I did just came back from
Oh,
Chicago,
yeah, you did.
traveling.
Oh,
Ain't
yeah.
no telling. You know what I'm saying? I was raw dogging.
Nasty ass
I was
airport.
raw dogging the air and shit. So it was just like, you know, I had no mask, no nothing. I think I just was tasting the air.
Yeah.
But
Airport
you know,
just said it all.
yeah. So either way, but where I was going with that was that I think it just didn't like the women, man. Like none of the women, like wifey and my daughter didn't get
So you
sick.
had that Atlanta flu.
And then his wife, she didn't get sick. She had a little something like each of them had a little sniffle or a little cough for like a few hours in one day, but didn't get no fever, didn't get sick, nothing.
We talked about this a couple episodes ago, nigga.
Like, hey,
They got that immune system and shit.
man, shit, they got something, bro. That
Yeah,
shit was
yeah.
wild. I just knew it was coming down for wifey because she slept in the same bed and everything.
RFK said it too. Did you hear what that nigga said? They was like,
I feel like I heard he was in the news about something. And,
they was
yeah.
doing this little confirmation here, and they was like, you said that black people and white people shouldn't have the same vaccines. And he was like, yeah, black people get better immune systems. I mean, y'all didn't see the studies.
So we should get the stronger vaccine because ours is weaker. And the sun don't like us.
Oh shit! I was like, dog, you said that
Yeah, I
shit.
heard he was out here wilding. But that's why he was wilding before he became part of the
Well, his
cabinet.
whole family been
Gee,
wilding
when he
for
was-
decades.
And he
nigga.
was fucking running against Trump as a libertarian
This
or something,
motherfucker
right?
killed a bear and dropped him off in the park.
Yeah, and laugh.
Bro, his uncle killed a woman in a car. His fucking dad and uncle was running trains in the White House. Like his family been wild. His granddaddy was a fucking bootlegger. That's why they got so fucking rich. His family been wild, G.
Yeah.
Them niggas been killing motherfuckers and all that shit and dying.
Yeah, that's in the but I'm not surprised anymore. But look, before we get into all that, man,
Yeah.
how was your week though?
My week was cool. I'm trying to think. Yeah, my week been cool, man. It's chilling, relaxing. It was a short week, so you know I got a lot of my shit out the way. I mean, I do got to go do some extra shit for work tomorrow, but and the next day. But other than that, man, it's been cool, man. Been having fun with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife are coming to resolutions on shit. You know, my mother-in-law left, so she's a little bit off
I was
edge.
back to normal and shit.
She's
like,
a little bit off edge now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, man, you good? You straight?
Yeah.
Bite my head off. But yeah, man.
And that mother-daughter shit to get you, man. Like, you be like, damn. You slamming doors and shit right now? Like, what's going on? Like, why you so snappy right now?
So
Oh, your mama. Just your mother's energy is like, we'll have them fucking flare up and shit.
I mean, like,
and I'm over here just trying to watch the game and shit, just chill.
I'm gonna go on in the room. Don't come up in here telling me about shit.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, man. My week been cool, man.
That's good, man.
I thought he was about to say something. He was like, man, get your shit out the way.
Oh, yeah, no, I was saying like, because we was going down the rabbit hole with that.
Yeah, RFK and the Kennedys and shit. Yeah, man. I ain't got nothing to complain about, man. Before we get into Black History in the Making, gotta hit up our sponsor, Stogies Tobacconist. Oh, you bitch.
Who?
Stogies Tobacconist, premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
As you can see on the ticket right here, go to StogiesTobacconist.com. Hit them up for their premium cigars. Use promo code I Ain't Going. And hit them up for their mobile cigar lounge for your next event. Now, it's warm as shit down here. I mean, I guess you can call it a heat wave up there, 50 degrees. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can breathe air and it don't hurt.
They ain't quite broke 50. They was like 48.
48, 50 to me. White folks wearing shorts right now.
Not when that lake effect.
Now, white folks in Canaryville is wearing shorts in 50-degree weather.
Yeah.
So, you know, come out. They got the heaters and all that shit. And tell them about the discount boss.
Man, they said that, hey, look, you book with them, right? Because we telling y'all about it, and y'all gonna go do it.
What?
Because y'all fuck with us.
What?
So they said, if you book with them.
What?
And say my name,
What?
D, his name, CJ,
What?
or mention the I Ain't Going show,
What?
they're going to give you 12 of them things, 12 sticks for the free, premium cigars, just for booking with them and then mentioning either of us or the show. So hit them up. Hit them up. Well, I mean, shit.
Yeah,
12 sticks. 12 sticks, 12 niggas. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You got a party.
Oh, man. Before we get to Black History Make It, my boy Randy, shout out Randy, he sent some shit in the group that was like, somebody was putting popcorn butter on a fucking hot dog. And I was like, lubing up the glizzy is crazy.
It's diabolical.
I was like, damn. He ain't had no ketchup or nothing. Motherfuckers just putting butter on. I was like, that's wild. That's crazy. That's what we doing at 25?
Nigga, first of all, that's diabolical on the level of heart attack and diabolical on some like Paul shit. Like,
Motherfucker was like, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I was like, damn. They can't.
Wow.
All right, man, let's get into Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say. We want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us to get to this point right here. And we all want to also shout out the good black people that are doing things right now to help us progress. So, was recently come to attention, especially with the TikTok shit, with everything about to be banned and coming back and all that. So, a bunch of black women educators created a fake HBCU on TikTok and are teaching real classes. They calling it Hillman Talk University. And they are teaching all type of different classes for like damn near whatever you want. I'll name a few right here. Credit development, finance, astrology, tennis, home economics, emotional intelligence, etc., etc. It's a bunch of fucking classes. You just go in there and sign up for whichever one you want. Shit is free. What you do is you search hashtag Hillman Talk University and follow whatever class that interests you. It's a gang of them bitches.
Wow.
So shout out to them, man, because I'm like, that shit cool as hell, man.
Dude, I've been finding that a lot of niggas in like the HBCU space is really like, I mean, it has always been taking off and doing cool, like trendy shit. But like, it's just love when you see that shit. Like, man, the ideas going and everybody coming together and creating something bigger, and everybody is getting to it. You know what I'm saying?
Some positive shit too, man.
Like I saw this one shit, and I should have put it in the for the show, but this young kid,
Coronavirus.
I forgot actually what school he went to, but he's doing, this black kid is doing tiny dorms.
Oh, he went to TSU. He go to TSU.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And see, I was gonna say something to you, but you know, I'd be like, damn, it said Tennessee State. And all that, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure it's the right shit. I ain't trying to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And get fuck up your school. Hey man, ain't this your school? Like, nigga, no.
Oh yeah, no, niggas do be getting mad. Like, I ain't going to fucking. I mean, I don't want to. They HBCU too. I didn't go to Texas Southern. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can have that in fighting shit, but not to the world. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I saw that, and I
thought that shit was dope. Like, that was
man, tiny dorm.
Because like he was like, yo, like we want to one day get on Tiny Desk and all of this, but like Tiny Dorm is like and them doing that is proof that everything doesn't have to be innovative in the sense of never done before, but if you do it with your twist, you can still get a piece of the pie. Yeah. It's still like, you know what I'm saying, something that's gonna gain traction because it has a familiar feel to it.
Yeah, it's a lot of dope ass musicians in the what you call it, the College of Music, School of Music and shit. Like, they be doing a lot of dope ass shit, like outside of the band, and some of the band people too. And shit, shout out Phi Mu Alpha. I think that's it. The music fraternity. That's another one too. I don't know if KK size on that. I don't want to miss nobody, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. But like, yeah, man, it's a lot of talented men and women and shit in those organizations and in the School of Music. So that's dope.
Yeah, man, I saw that. I was like, oh shit, that's pretty cool, man. And they got him as the creator of it and everything. So it's just dope.
Yeah, I hope they let that man live. Don't sue him. They already doing shit over there at the school. Let's have a bright light showing over there. All right, man. Let's get into That Just Happened.
That just happened.
We starting off with the bullshit, man. So a Mississippi lawmaker, what's his name? Senator Bradford Blackman, is pushing a controversial bill that effectively bans male masturbation, saying he's taken aback by the backlash. Like,
yeah, I saw that and still haven't read deep enough to understand what the ban is. Like, just ban it all together or ban it in like...
The bill is named the Contraception Begins at Erection Act. It aims to prevent men from spreading their seed unless they plan to conceive, effectively outlawing masturbation. Blackman introduced the bill... Look at this nigga face. To introduce the bill to highlight the strict regulations women face concerning reproductive health. So he did it as a like spit in the face at like men trying to control women's reproductive rights. But they nobody hear that part.
Not at all. Not at all. Because I was like,
first y'all kind of banned Pornhub because ain't nobody showing any license.
Yeah.
Now y'all some niggas can't beat off in the house.
In my own privacy?
You gonna get the G. I mean, you gonna bleep that out.
Yeah. Marker.
Like I was trying to say pause. I was like, that don't go there. Just playing. Yeah, you can't be playing with motherfuckers like that. Niggas is already incels and shit. Like, I can't beat off.
What? It's like, nigga, I'm breaking the law.
This country's going to shit.
First of all, how do you even have that as a ban? I mean, if it was a real thing, like nobody would. How would you know?
I mean, I guess if you like live in New York or Chicago, just go on the train and see what
Yeah,
niggas
yeah, that's the only time. Like,
which is already illegal to do that.
yeah, I was just gonna say that's illegal for public indecency. But what you gonna say? Hey, look, you getting the
he getting more years on top of
you
that.
get more
like,
years because you didn't use that.
Your
thing.
Honor, I did not nut.
You didn't use
I
this.
did nut.
Like,
I did nut.
It was not me.
Nah, it was pre-cum.
CGI.
That video was in 4K.
CGI.
Guilty. But yeah, like when I first, because I saw it like a week ago and I was like, fuck him. Like, but then I was like, oh, okay.
I didn't even give it any time, bro. Like I saw it and I was like, oh, that's stupid. Whatever. And
I thought they had passed it.
Yeah, nah. It
And I
wouldn't
was
make sense.
I was like, see, this is why niggas don't want to go to Mississippi. Y'all
Hey,
doing silly
Mississippi-
shit like that.
Hey,
You can't be racist and being beaten off
gee,
and give niggas guns. Like,
he
what you
was
trying
black.
to do?
He was black.
He's
though.
black.
So
Talking about the
Mississippi,
state.
but Mississippi is actually dope. Like I fuck with Mississippi, man. Like like it's a great chill spot. To
I know
go to.
Mississippi is cool, but you ain't trying to live there, nigga. Stop.
I would.
At what age?
It's about property, man. Like if I could get an area that feel right, yeah, I could do that.
You moving to Mississippi?
I'm not
Right
moving,
now?
man. I'm not moving.
I said at what age?
I'm saying that I can see myself.
Y'all could live there in like 20 years. That's what I'm saying. Like what age, nigga?
But in 20 years, if it's not where like I want it to be, then I ain't just saying I want to like just go live in Mississippi. I want the property. I want the community and everything. Like I wouldn't want to live near Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's the busiest that you're going to get. So it's really like, I would want to see Mississippi develop up. Like if Mississippi starts to develop like how Huntsville
and
or
all this other
Alabama
shit.
and how Alabama is. But
you
that's
just
what,
said you was going to move to Mississippi.
I didn't say that. I
You
said I
you would.
could. Yeah,
And
I would.
At what age?
I said I don't know. Like
Oh,
if in 5 years I was seeing an uptick in
No,
Mississippi.
nigga, Mississippi is the way it is right now. As dope as you just said it is. The way it is
But
right now.
no. Right now, no.
Oh, okay.
But it's a great place to visit. I still visit.
That's
there.
all I said. That's all I said. That and it's racist there.
At least, yeah, because I ain't saying all over Mississippi. Like it ain't in certain areas.
Just gonna offend some motherfuckers. Somebody said that they should just combine Alabama and Mississippi. Like just say fuck it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Just make it one fucking state.
Alabama, like just do. That's different.
Yeah.
Alabama is coming up though. With Huntsville and all that, they actually gonna be the next
Alabama
Atlanta.
got a lot of rich motherfuckers.
That's gonna be the next Atlanta. It's just like right now they're trying so hard.
Atlanta.
Yeah, they are, bro. That's what their plan is. And right now they just got so much shit that's like for the culture that it's like it's all spread out. You'll go somewhere that you've seen on TV and that place might be dope, but literally to the left and right of it is like fucking deserted.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Like
it just
Vegas?
kind of.
I keep hearing this next Atlanta shit. Niggas been talking this next Atlanta shit for years. I ain't seen it. Houston?
I mean,
But Houston just been Houston.
yeah, Houston is just Houston.
I don't know. We gonna see. I don't think they just building up shit for niggas to come out and kick it. I haven't seen that part yet. Except Atlanta. But niggas is already hit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what that look like, man, but shit, Atlanta needs to get its shit together, though. I'll tell you that, because they getting too lackadaisical with how, you know, they letting too much of us in right now.
Oh,
And
look
it's
at you
like-
trying to shut the door.
like, hey, everybody just chill out. Like,
You sound like the Mexicans is like voting for Trump and shit. They're like, hey, let's get rid of them niggas.
y'all, yeah, we don't need
Oh
them.
no, not me, boy.
Wait, me too? Me too? Like, nah, nigga.
Appreciate the vote, nigga.
Like,
Fuck off.
that shit,
man.
that shit dark.
Speaking of fucking off, got a video to show you right here. It is. I'm overblew by this shit. Pause.
How much of a tip would you leave for this?
Okay, so I took my own order and I ordered water instead of a cocktail. A robot brought me my food before it scurried away. Now, I admit the food was quite tasty, but the suggested tip is anywhere from $13 to $18.69. What would you tip?
I'm not tipping a motherfucking thing.
Like, that was the whole point of like tipping was because the restaurant did not pay the wait staff accurately or adequately to the salary. Itself. And now you got robots replacing them and still taking the money. So now you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna take that money and put it back into like running this system. Is that what you're gonna say now? Like just like tipping.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
Just like tipping now. Like I will tip and I do that, but at some point, nigga, just fucking add it on to the food. If the food is too expensive, then the food is too expensive. Then we gotta.
They doing that shit too. They automatic gratuity, but then like, hey, you want to put some on top of that?
Yeah, it's like, come on, man.
Suck my dick, dog.
Now it's getting too out of hand.
What are you talking about?
It's getting too out of hand.
Why it cost me $40 to eat chicken wings?
That's why. Like
chicken wings.
That shit, and then they be little. They ain't even like thick. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, a 6-piece of hair is about $20.
But that's worth it though.
I know, but fuck.
That's worth it though.
But if you go to fucking ice bar and sit down in there and shit, that's another what? 10 on top of the tip with the you gonna get a drink and shit. You go to Harold, spend $100.
Yeah, damn. I gotta get up there. I gotta get up to ice bar, man.
Let's go.
I gotta go. I gotta get back up there. Like,
no, you know, we just been on this alcohol sabbatical and shit. I just been waiting on you to pull the trigger. What's up? Not now, but I'm talking about like, you know, when we, you know.
Oh yeah, nah.
We got the new cigar lounge to go to. We got the motherfucking ice bar and shit. You know what I'm saying? The streets is asking for us.
Like I mean, I just like, and you know what I'm saying, like just being on some like eating better and shit, man. I found that, you know, like I told you before, it's like I'm not gonna have cheat days, but I can have a cheat meal and I can still eat the shit that I want. But as long as I'm consistently eating, you know,
if I drink that day, that day gone. Like, come on, why are we even playing around, nigga? Like, if I drink that day is gone. We taking advantage of this day. Now, after that, we can get back to it and all that shit. But today, like, I didn't drink. I done ate some wings and shit. I'm smoking. It's over with.
Oh, so you go back to?
See, this is what I'm on. I'm really scarcing out my my drinking.
Yeah.
So I'm only gonna do it like out of town and like cigar lounge or some shit like that. Which we don't go that fucking frequent.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm trying to keep it to as far as like smoking. Like, cause like I'm just picturing like the cold turkey. I'm like, if I go out of town, it's over. Like just on GP, like I'm finna go out here and get fucked up.
I thought it was gonna be hard, but I feel like you kind of, I don't know, man. I'm gonna try.
It's cool not doing it, but once you do it, I'm fucking doing it. Like I got one speed, bro.
I see. It was like, hey, shit, like fuck it.
Like, I'm not finna sit up here and drink 2 beers. Like that's stupid.
Yeah, I think that, and that's my thing. I feel like that's where I'm trying to get to, man. I'm trying to get to a place where I can do that. I can go out of town. I can go somewhere and like I can have a drink, or if I want to switch it up and be like, yeah, I do my mocktails. I do my regular, you know what I'm saying?
We fucking like, wrong. We ain't fucking.
Are we fucking or no? Like, no. All right, then I don't need to take you out. We don't need to go nowhere.
Like, I'm cool on that. Like, I ain't got the drink.
Yeah.
Like, we go out, let's have one drink. Like, I'm not gonna play them games. Like, just the tip. Fuck out of here, nigga.
I mean, but like but that's
I understand what you're saying.
That's the ultimate goal, though. And I ain't shitting on you either. I'm just saying, like, that's where the ultimate goal is, man. Is like, I still love like
I
whiskey.
Need to reassess my goal.
I love my whiskey. It's just I'm like, man, like, can I have like a glass and chill? You know what I'm saying? Can I have 2 glasses, chill, and you know what I'm saying? Switch it up if now I'm drinking water the rest of the night or something. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fucking figure my shit out, man.
All right. Well, you know what I'm saying? I wish you luck with all that.
Appreciate you,
what I'm
brother.
saying? You know, yeah. I ain't gonna, try to sway you or no shit like that. I've never been successful at doing that shit anyway. I quit years ago. You say I ain't never tried to convince you to do shit. This nigga ain't going, man.
Yeah, man. We gonna see, man. I'm trying to go into at least April with no drinking, and then definitely probably gonna have a drink on my birthday in April.
Okay.
And that's kind of gonna be my start. And then after that, I'm just trying to see, man. I just don't want to go back to where I was, man. I was definitely a motherfucker that'd be like, yo, a drink a day, 2 drinks a day, maybe.
Oh, nigga.
Like,
yeah,
the wind down was real.
4 tall boys, bro.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, I don't know, man. I'm like, I know that once that first drink come back, it's gonna be like, all right, cool, yeah. Next day,
you gonna be like Denzel on Flight.
Like, man, like, damn, that was, yeah. It's like, being real dramatic, looking at the bottle and shit. Like,
I got 2 planned days. Well, I got 1 planned day to drink. I'm gonna drink on Valentine's Day, my wife and shit, and then supposed to be going out of town.
Yeah,
I'm getting fucked up. I'm reverting that weekend. That weekend I'm reverting, and then from then on I'm cool till about April. Yeah, whenever you start having shit, my brother-in-law coming in town sometime in April, your birthday. So yeah, those will be the next times that I, what I'm saying. Hopefully nobody die. You know what I'm saying.
Definitely, like
give me the
fuck. I couldn't fucking take this. Every time, man. Any nigga that owe me money said something wrong.
But it's been cool. I mean, whatever the fuck.
Honestly, it's just been like, it's been cool being able to, you know what I'm saying, manage that shit.
Open this door, nigga. It's hot as fuck.
It's been good being able to manage it because I just been on some like.
No, this is funny. Like alcoholics, just like, yeah, man, it ain't been that bad.
Yeah, I mean, I guess for me that's the thing. Like, I was like, shit, I just don't want to be considered an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just like. So I wanted to stop it before it got there. And
no,
because
you've been an alcoholic. You just look at alcoholics as like Denzel on Flight, Clucks and shit like that. But like motherfucker told me, if you drink it every day, you a fucking alcoholic. If you what is this? Like it's a certain amount of drinks a week you alcoholic.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been alcoholic for a long ass time. I've just been functioning, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so, man. But that's why change needs to happen. Cause I'd be damned if motherfucker called me an alcoholic, man. So I'm just like, all right, well, cool. Well, fuck it. I just want to drink.
Doctor told me that shit. I was like, really?
Yeah. But we'll see, man. I definitely feel like, a change has happened and motherfuckers just gotta be, I do feel much more healthier and shit. Nigga drop down and do some push-ups. I feel like I don't feel like my body is giving away on me just to get down on the fucking floor.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I'm like not drinking is because I'm trying to quit smoking and I'm trying to lose some weight. I really don't care what the alcohol does to my body. Like, I'm just don't want to buy no new clothes. I gotta fit in this shit, nigga, or get some smaller shit. Like, other than that, like, who cares?
Yeah, nah, I want all that, man. I want all the like
livers being fucked up. Don't run in my family.
It was like, so I'm gonna live longer as like drinking.
Strokes and blood pressure and heart attacks. That shit. Yeah.
Well,
all that other shit,
liquor can bring on that, not just
it can
bring on high blood pressure.
You know what you got to do though? You know what you got to do though?
What you got to
get like that, bro? You got to drink way more than we was drinking. Way more, dog. Yeah. Every year, go to the doctor. Be like, my liver's fine. Liver fine, prostate fine. Bet. Fuck you talking about? What about my lungs? They straight? You lying? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's an extra
You
my
also-
shit. I just knew my shit was from New Black. I was like, damn, my shit decent. Can't wait to go home and tell her that shit.
You actually, I mean, you ain't doing like packs a day either. So
Nah. I mean, I was like, what, 2-3 blacks a day.
that's
Then
like,
on the weekend, probably about like 3 packs, 4 packs.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
putting in damage,
oh,
dog.
yeah, nigga, you was,
Yeah, that's putting in damage.
you was
Yeah.
like, hey, if she lives,
Yeah, dog.
if she dies,
Hey, let's start talking about our alcoholism and hyping out of shit. Let's talk about other people's alcoholism because this shit is crazy.
great segue.
Popeyes and Don Julio then got together, and I'm just like, unless they are selling this Don Julio there with the chicken, who gives a fuck? These niggas have infused
Infused
Don Julio in the
Flavor.
fucking chicken.
The flavor.
Who the fuck asked for this? Are niggas really that thirsty for Don Julio?
Bro, now that's an alcoholic.
I just want to taste it in my chicken.
Like, no, nigga. Like, first of all, I don't like tequila anyway like that. Like, I'll do a shot. At that
if we out here
and then,
partying,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, I ain't gonna, you know, in the past, I wouldn't necessarily turn it down, but it was not my go-to for whatever.
Yeah,
but
fuck around with your wife and Nate, I'd be like, I'll do it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? They don't even like Don Julio. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They like the other pricey
The
pricier ones.
the expensiver shit.
Yeah. But that I saw that shit happen. I mean, honestly, I think from a taste perspective, that shit is stupid. From a marketing perspective, I think that's brilliant. I like the agency or whoever executed that really well. And just being able to like combine the two brands and make sense of it is one thing. Now, the downside to that is that it's liquor and chicken.
It's not though. Like, it's burned off.
No, it's liquor and
Did you see the
fried
niggas from New York
chicken.
that was pouring the Don on the
Hell
fucking chicken?
hell no.
Like when they did the announcement, like it's coming out, niggas is in the street.
Selling that shit like, hey.
No, they was eating it. They
No, I'm
said,
saying you can eat it and sell it. They like, hey, shit, we gonna make some money if they doing this. But I think that's a brilliant idea. It's just like, but it's almost like the areas that you're selling this in and like what inspired that you gotta be
You
careful.
know what time.
That's what I'm saying. You
First of
gotta
all, the Popeyes is there, so we already know what area this is.
Popeyes is not just in those communities though. You get what I'm saying? That's why
I get what you're saying.
like churches are.
Where are the
churches are usually in those communities.
No. You know, they didn't rebranded the Texas,
the
the
Texas
new
chicken,
buildings
yeah.
and shit. I'm like, nigga, I see
Yeah.
what you did.
Yeah.
That chicken's still big as fuck though.
Hey, I still fuck with it though.
See, shit like this, that's why I'd be like, I'm not an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what the medical terms say. I don't want this shit.
Yeah, I don't want
no liquor
I think that
tasting.
sound like it's gonna be gross.
I don't want that. I don't want, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to niggas that drink this shit. I don't want no fucking beer with no alcohol in it.
Yeah.
I don't want no alcohol with no alcohol in
Yeah.
it. I'm cool. I will not fucking drink.
Like, since when has Don Julio had that type of flavor that niggas is like, oh yeah, this is the I guess so. Maybe because people that love tequila or like that type of tequila can say that the taste of it is.
I don't want to hear that shit.
But
Listen,
like,
can we be real about liquor?
Because like, there's no liquor.
Can we be real about liquor?
Because we can. Because I already know where you're getting. The shit ain't good. Like, it don't taste good. There's no tastiness. Even like my whiskeys that I love and all of that. Drinking them shit straight is still kind of like annoying at some point.
I mean, yeah. Like you have two of them, you straight.
The shit is like, oh yeah, it's just getting easier and easier. Like, but now it's like, but nobody's like fucking like, oh, this fucking.
I can. Ooh.
Because like the same way I can't drink while I eat. Like I can't like drink.
Yeah, I don't like doing that.
I can't like I need something that's gonna.
I will like in the middle, like we drinking all day. It's like, hey, we got to get something to eat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like I want, like I can drink before I eat. Like that's why sometimes like I have a drink and I just won't eat until I finish my drink. Or if I do, sit my drink off to the side, grab my water. And fucking, eat the food. And then I drink my water. And then when I'm done, I'm not doing this shit. Washing my food down with liquor.
I don't know, barbecue.
That's beer though.
Yeah, okay.
That's beer. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. You're not doing that with hard fucking liquor. You're not washing down your barbecue.
That's beer though. You're not helping our case on the alcoholism.
But no, I'm just saying. But that's beer. That's like the alcohol content. So it's like a It's like a fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I drink beer
Soda,
while I'm drinking liquor
pop.
to chill out. Let me get a change of pace. Let me drink some beer. I've been hitting this too hard, Paul.
Yeah, like niggas like eat to soak up the liquor sometimes, but you can't just like do them both at the same time.
Yeah, but
throw that
shout
shit
out to y'all niggas for Popeyes for doing that shit.
The branding looks dope. I mean, like the fucking
fuck that.
The way that it looks beautiful.
That sandwich looked like it's as dry as they biscuits.
Oh, that fucking sandwich. Why the fuck would y'all choose that bun?
Y'all put the biscuit bread on top of the fucking chicken.
That looks like pumpkin. Like it look like a pumpkin bun. Like what the fuck is that?
I don't know why niggas just won't fuck with Hawaiian bread.
Yeah, why
it's
wouldn't you
so
just...
easy. It's right there.
You could have hooked it up with the softest, most moist fucking Hawaiian bread.
You could have used the bread you used on the chicken sandwich.
And just fucking put a stamp on that bitch and says Don Julio. And it still would have been fucking...
Dipped it in a little bit, put it on top of that shit. Niggas would have ate it.
That would have been, hey, look.
No, y'all doing too much. Y'all put biscuit skin on the fucking bread. That shit look dry as fuck. That shit look like my elbows in the winter.
But you know it ain't gonna be dry though, right? You know it ain't.
I'm not gonna be the nigga to try it.
Popeyes biscuits are known for dryness.
If you don't get them when they fresh, they finna be dry as fuck.
Because I was gonna say that they're still like fire, and when they're cooked right, they're dope, right? They work.
They're always cooked right. They just got a short shelf life. They got a short shelf life.
What, from the store to the car?
Popeyes biscuits they got about 30 minutes.
Hell no. They ain't
from like fresh?
No,
fresh. I got like get them fresh. Not like they've been sitting there for a minute. Fresh, they got about 30 minutes.
No.
While they still like peak fire?
Gee, by the time from churches, the distance from churches to your house here.
It's over with.
It's over with, bro. If they're Popeyes.
It's done.
You gotta eat in the car. Bro, like I'm telling you, especially like you got the stop sign. Like you got shit that's going to be like you ain't really got no stop lights on your way in between. Well, you got a couple, but
niggas' organs last long on ice, bro. Popeyes biscuits.
Gee, like for real. It ain't they just ain't the same, bro. They ain't the same anymore, man.
Oh man. Speaking of not the same, on a sadder note, there was a crash between a helicopter and a plane on yesterday. Today's Thursday. And people lives were lost.
Yeah, no survivors.
They're saying that no survivors. They were saying that like the helicopter or the plane, I don't know which one it is. One of them were flying dark, like they didn't appear on the radar, and that's how that shit happened. They asked the new president about this, and he said, "Do I have the clip?" Reporter, are you saying this crash was somehow as the result of a diversity hiring? Trump, could have been. Like, why the fuck?
Why would you put that narrative out there? Why would you even be comfortable saying that? So these pilots that lost their lives on both sides.
He's saying they weren't qualified because they got hired because of DE&I. Because
of their mental state. He was like, because they just put out, apparently, and I don't know word for word, but they were saying, he in that same meeting or interview was saying how American Airlines just a few days before he got into office were trying to push for the people that were mentally unstable because they're people too. They deserve a chance to fly airplanes. And he was like, they probably shouldn't be the ones flying airplanes because they're just unstable. Like
nobody's fucking doing that.
Like, bro, I was like,
nobody's fucking doing that.
I was like, that's just damn.
I mean, cops, yeah, but not no pilots.
Read the fucking room, dog. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, you think he's gonna start giving a fuck now?
Man,
he's older now. He really don't give a shit. But you know, I mean, poor taste and all that shit. Prayers to the families in that, man. That's just wild as hell to just be like, could have been.
Yeah, bro. That's just crazy. And ain't no who gonna stop him. Ain't nobody gonna stop him.
No, nobody.
Just gonna keep saying shit. Wilding out.
All right, man, let's get into sports, man. Super Bowl is set. We gonna have to do our predictions now because by the time the next episode comes out, it's gonna be the 2 days after. So, Super Bowl set. Chiefs versus Eagles and the refs. Who you got?
Man, I know everybody's sick of seeing them, but I think Chiefs going for it, man.
I want the Eagles to win.
I would agree with you on that because
get some redemption because they lost last time, and you know, just somebody different.
Yeah.
Although I do appreciate the greatness of the Chiefs and shit. So you know, I mean, that would be 3 in a row. This would be Patrick Mahomes' 4th. This nigga's like 28.
Yeah. Because that's the other part. That's the part where I want to see that type. What is that? A 3-peat?
Yeah.
Like, bro,
it hasn't happened.
That would be dope. I just was saying, like, that would be dope to see him like achieve that.
It's never happened. So.
And like, you know, Hurts is like deserving of it too, man. Like, don't get me wrong.
And Saquon just ripped off 2,000 yards.
Saquon, that's my next point I was gonna get to. Is like, it would be love for him to. That's a cherry on top.
Hell yeah.
Like for him, that's the end. Like that's the end of the best season. Like. That's the best ending to fuck you.
To the Giants?
Yeah, like that anybody could ever have. Like, don't nobody really get to all the time. This happened. Don't nobody really gets to get that opportunity to say fuck you.
Yeah.
To their previous employer.
Yeah.
That, like,
Kawhi did it.
That felt like they were like
Saquon did it. Kawhi did it. Who else?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two would just stand
Didn't
out the
KD
most.
do it? Or no, he just left.
He just left. They didn't do shit to him.
Yeah, he didn't have no ill.
They didn't do nothing to him but love him.
Yeah.
You leaving, dog? That's fucked up.
But, yeah, I mean, so either way, man, and, I mean, we got 2 black quarterbacks in the Super Bowl, you know what I mean?
Again, yeah, man.
Know, so it's definitely an era that's happening right now.
Yeah.
And everybody go through it. And it'll be nice to see Mahomes as that era that kind of pissed off a lot of people for like, you know,
like new time Brady, because he owned Brady ass. Like, you got 4 chips by the time you're 28. Like, Brady didn't have that by then.
Yeah.
This nigga's floor is the conference championship. He has not been in no fucking game less than the conference championship. He's either going there or the Super Bowl. It's like, that is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
This nigga 28. So he's only getting, and he had a bad year. He had a fucking bad year.
Yeah, bro. He was not playing at his top.
And now he in the fucking Super Bowl again, rematching these niggas, which the Eagles is Andy Reid old team, which he already beat them. That's another fuck you if we doing that, even though he already did that shit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a good storyline, man.
Yeah.
And they were sitting up there talking about the Philly fans was calm this time because they didn't really do nothing, like besides nigga running a car through a crowd of people and hurt 3 people.
The one college student died, though.
Oh, he did?
Oh,
damn.
He was trying to hang some shit on one of those light poles, like, you know, during a parade.
They say they usually grease the pole so they don't do that shit. But
on the video, it looked like he didn't.
They didn't do
grease.
it.
It looked like he just slipped.
But one video I saw, which was crazy, a nigga just upped and just busted in the air like 4 times. Nobody left. He just dot. And people looked around like, what was that? And then he put it back. And they was just out there just kicking it. It was a crowd of motherfuckers. I was like,
yeah, nah. I would have heard that shit and be like, yeah, it's time to.
I don't know if that's because, you know, niggas usually run and somebody gets trampled or some shit like that. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
But usually when niggas shoot in the air, they want you to get the fuck out the way. So I don't know. Did they do the right thing?
Yeah,
I would have got the fuck out of there.
I wouldn't have been there anyway though. Like I just
Oh yeah, that crowd
I
shit.
can't do that crowd shit.
The next time I'll be in some shit like that. Bulls, Bears win. Bears win. I'm going the fuck out there.
I'm not going out there.
Bulls win.
I'll go in town.
Bulls win. I'm going out there. Bulls win. It's gonna be the summertime.
I'll go in town. But I might do the day shit, the day parade shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The parade. I'm not going in Grant Park.
The night shit and all that, and doing all the like being out in the street all night. I don't want to do.
No. I'm doing the day shit. The parade and that shit. I'm not going to Grant Park. It's too many people.
Yeah.
But the Bears, I don't know. The Bears win the Super Bowl. I'm probably wilding out a little bit. It's gonna be too cold to just be like out in the street like that.
Yeah.
But
I'll go post up in the city, like, you know what I'm saying, go to some spots, like really celebrate, feel the energy of the city, but without having to be in the crowds and shit.
See if Duffy's on some shit, like something like that. Like we can go in there, drink, and you know.
Is Duffy still hitting?
I don't know if it's still hitting. We didn't go last time because we stayed up too late the day before and we owe. It was like, do we gotta go?
Yeah.
No, we ain't gotta go.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm trying it again. I'm trying like a Friday or some shit like that. See what's on.
Got you.
Yeah. Because next time I'll be up there, it's gonna be a wedding on a Sunday, so I can't hit it.
Oh. Hey, that's the perfect day for it. Or is it Saturdays?
It's Friday and Sunday.
Yeah, so you could hit it on Sunday.
The wedding on Sunday.
That's what you're saying. That's why you say you could hit it.
I'm drunk. No. All right, man. Let's get into it. All right, so Tusi said this. Any of my homie's girlfriend is not my friend. My girlfriend is not my homie's friend. And they said, do you agree with what he said?
Absolutely.
Okay. To what extent?
I'm cool with her.
Okay.
But I ain't got nothing else, like, you know what I'm saying? But I guess I'm looking at it different. My wife's best friend I'm friends with her.
No, you talking about like my wife.
But in your situation, yeah, like in the homie situation, I am cool with your wife, but not on a level of hanging out without you, like on some like she's my best friend. I'm going to treat her like a sister. Mm-hmm. I'm going to protect her when you ain't around. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got her back just like as you would want it to. But nigga, y'all get into fights or y'all get into some shit and shit don't work out. It's me.
Yeah, I'm getting you in a divorce.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just being real. Like,
yeah. I was kind of on this. Like, got a friend of ours. When we were younger,
but that's also girlfriend. That's not wife either. There's a difference.
Yeah, that was his. It was his fiance.
Okay.
So we would like when he couldn't go out because he had to work or some shit. She would come with me or meet me up there at the bar. No. But it'd be like with another girl or whatever like that. But there was an ulterior motive with that shit. That was to be cool with her so that we could kick it. So that like if he get in trouble with whatever the fuck, Chris is cool to hang out with.
Oh.
That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Ooh,
nah.
Like, but other than that, like I have a party and like she'll like get to the crib before me and like start drinking or whatever the fuck. Everybody coming, it's like shit like that. But like we wasn't like fucking texting each other all through the day or no shit like that.
Like, nah.
Nothing like that. But it was like, hey, oh yeah, we going out. You could come with us type shit. Like you said, like watch over her and all that shit. Like, yeah, we went out with them. And we cool, right? So when we go out, you know what I'm saying? You straight, kind of like with your wife. Like, like when last time we was in Chicago, and I had your back, I was like, we out here bar hopping and shit, right? I said, we cool, right?
Yeah.
So why you be getting mad when me and him do it?
Now, and I get that. And I'm just saying, like, certain things, like, at certain points. And
there's
certain,
a line.
Yeah. That we too grown for that. Like certain ones, and especially if you got a girlfriend now, you know what I mean? Like, she cool, but I don't need to talk to her.
Yeah. That causes more problems.
Yeah, it's just all respectful because when I'm around her, it's all love.
It's a
gonna
cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's motherfuckers, I don't even really got their number and shit like that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker for years. It's just like, I don't need it. For real. I mean, I guess this nigga get locked up, but I don't want to call you. Unless he asks me to.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm with him on that. Being too familiar is causes too much shit.
Yeah.
But a level of coolness.
Yeah.
Especially if you know what I'm saying? Because some wives will just blanket statement and call motherfuckers random. So if they don't know you like that or see you around or have heard of you a few times,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You might be a little problem.
They be like, "Are you randomly going out with this, or are they gonna call
you
random?
You a random nigga?" You want to? How do you even know him? We did this before. Like, how do you even know him? Why
you don't even
y'all get some cool.
When did y'all start hanging out? Like, we hung out. We cool though. We good. Like, why you asking so many questions?
Oh man, you got some. I think you had something to talk about on a little beef with the Gen Zers.
Yeah, man, I was.
These your peoples too, man. You be having their back.
I mean, I to a certain extent, you know what I mean. Like, I don't have an issue with people in general, but like, because I like everybody's everybody, but there's always some people that you be like, yeah, I just don't fuck with that.
I don't like that nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna put that on a whole generation. No, you know what I'm saying.
That's what they do to us.
But I was just like, I came across this article that sparked this question for me because I was like, are we kind of getting over Gen Z and all their lackadaisical ways and shit? You know what I'm saying? And
because I called them lazy.
Because not even that. It's just they just like don't give a fuck about a lot of shit, and it's just kind of like this article, like I was saying, can't remember word for word, but I saw it on socials, and it was saying how like
there you go to fact check.
It was saying how like a lot of like employers and people like businesses are like kind of getting rid of Gen Zers a lot sooner after hiring them, especially like when they're fresh out of school, they're getting rid of them a lot sooner within weeks because of it's like a growing trend that they are tired of the lack of like, what is it? Ambition.
What?
And they're always late to meetings. They don't know how to dress appropriately for work. What? They always saying like the wrong type of insubordinate shit.
What?
And just and so it's just like there's this trend and then I started thinking about like my encounters with Gen Zers, and I remember a point where we were all just like, oh shit, they got the sauce. Like they fucking came in with hey, you ain't gonna say this. Don't offend me on that. I shouldn't have to work, you know what I'm saying, 40 hours a week because that shit is dumb. And we were all like, oh, you can say that? Who said that? Who says this? And then you just look at it and you're like, oh shit, did that kind of work? Did that kind of work for them? And especially around the time of like COVID, when everybody was working from home,
everybody was getting
everybody was making demands then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, listen, if you want me to do some work, let me do this shit from the crib. So we looking at Gen Z, it's like, yeah, we like this shit. But when you start working with, young niggas that feel like they, you know what I'm saying, are entitled, it'd be like, you didn't even put in the amount of, my issue has always been like, don't come in here trying to shit on me and you ain't put in no work. You ain't put in no.
Oh, I love a good get off my lawn.
You ain't got no sweat in this game yet. You finna come here and tell me because you've been on the outside growing up looking in, and now you want to come in and tell me about, well, my shit ain't working the way it's working. It's like, or like, what the fuck is wrong with my household? Like, that's crazy. Like, I think that what a lot of people will agree with, and some may not, is that millennials have a good position in all of this. Because we have enough of the generation before us to still create that moral value, the ability to like want to like the understanding of having to work for our shit and put in the time and put in the effort, but also savvy enough from learning from like the young niggas, the Gen Zers, on how technology and how to really change up our thinking process.
We came up with technology. We came up while technology came up. We was around before it was out, and it happened while we were growing up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so our idea of like learning this new technology is easier for us to grasp than the generations before us. Yeah. Like my mother-in-law still to this day can't fucking use her iPhone.
That was like 2 generations ago.
like you know what I'm saying?
You good? Good?
Yeah, you're right. But it's like, but that idea is like, you know, for us, we have so much technology. A lot of this shit is still consistently, even like with
nigga. You remember when iPhone came out?
Like, bro, even like with new social medias, like I was looking at Fanbase the other day and just really trying to dive into that a little bit more. And it came to me that there's a lot of similarities in all social media platforms, regardless of how different they are.
Yeah.
They all got the same, whether they call them followers or TikTokers or likes or whatever, like they have similar, like, you know where the heart is, you know where to go to find, you know, videos and reels and all of that. It's all going to be consistent. And so it's like, you're going to end up learning that new software a lot sooner than, you know what I'm saying, because you're so familiar with how certain interfaces look and how to operate them. But nonetheless, man, I'm just thinking through, like, because I didn't have no like true. Oh, I guess there is.
I'm say you had a lot of issues, nigga.
I did, and I do, and I was just wondering, like, but I do see, but at the same time, I still gave a lot of praise, to the fact that it was a lot of inspiring ways of doing shit, because
it is, but you know what I'm saying.
I feel like cancel culture came from Gen Zers.
Nah, it came from the Me Too movement, and that was a Gen X lady. And that's.
But it was because of like the inspiration. I felt like that the vibe. You know, sometimes people just
they ran with it.
Why are you getting away with this? Why are they doing?
They ran with it, and they got all caring about it and shit. Which that's been, they just been talking a lot of shit, and they ain't been really doing shit. I've seen a lot of these niggas freaking the fuck out last week when they thought TikTok was going away. We just saw you a bitch. Like, look, I ain't. Nope. Nope. That right there just let me know. You ain't built for shit, but shit talking. Not the whole generation. There's a lot of these niggas, bro. Because I don't want to be like the niggas before us, even though I probably am.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head with that one. That's a good one. That was a good point to bring up, because I don't want to come off as insensitive, but there is a large level of anxiety, feel like, because my sister is one that, you know, she has had anxiety attacks and has challenges when she gets overwhelmed. And to be honest with you, man, like, I feel for her. And I feel for anyone having anxiety attacks, but it's like, damn, like, this is a thing now. Like, nobody notices, or maybe they do, but nobody is saying about the fact that there's a large number of anxiety. Like, this shit never existed when we was growing up, bro.
Fucking soapbox, dog. Niggas been have anxiety and shit. Motherfuckers just muscle through it. Like, I had anxiety like damn near all of high school because of me not doing my fucking work and having to go to fucking school without my shit and get some more F's and shit like that. I mean, it changed after a while. It was just like, dog, I'm tired of this shit. Let me go ahead and do some fucking work. Do some A's or whatever. But a lot of the shit is motherfuckers is not powering through things. Now, there are cases where niggas got anxiety and all that shit, but that shit start little.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't have to do certain shit when you was little. Motherfucker did it for you. So now you out here in the world and like, damn, I don't know how to fucking adversity. Like, this is really, you can tell. You can tell when niggas ain't never got punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
You can tell that off top just by how a nigga talk. You be like,
yep.
Oh no. You ain't.
You saying that shit way too freely. You don't even understand. Like, you don't sense danger.
Like, I ain't even on that, but I kind of want to punch you in the mouth just because. Like, it's a lot of that shit going on. Like, I just think that because shit might have been fucked up, there's just been an overcorrection of things.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like, we'll just diagnose some shit just to be diagnosing it. And people use their diagnosis as a crutch.
Yeah.
Not saying it ain't real, but if you got some shit, if motherfuckers can overcome autism, like with work and shit like that, you can overcome like some of your shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to point out no fucking syndromes and no shit like that because, you know, what I'm saying.
You're right.
Like, it's different if it's debilitating and cripple, but if you got diagnosed with shit, you don't get cancer and you just be like, fuck it, I got cancer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep smoking. No, nigga, you gonna stop. You gonna eat some shit. You gonna go to fucking chemo.
Yeah.
You got some shit, nigga, take care of it.
Yeah.
What are my options with this shit besides fucking dope?
Yeah.
And even if it's dope, take that shit. But like, to just like be a fucking somebody in your 20s and you don't have something that's debilitating to you and you just fucking leaning on it to get out of shit. I mean, if you're getting paid for it, go ahead. But
that's exactly what it is, though, because I used to work with, you know, someone that had that shit really bad to where it was like you never knew which. Like, I've worked actually with a couple of people that have I've experienced that way, and what's crazy is they both were black.
They have
anxiety.
Oh,
they battle, like, literally you never knew what you was gonna get that day. You would come in and they just like, oh, you know what I'm saying, I can't come in today because, like, one girl, she was like, yo, if I don't wake up and feel this way on this day, I know that my day is gonna be off, and it's a challenge for me to even gather up the energy to get into the car to drive to work. Like, not even like, you know what I'm saying, like, get out of bed. She could get out of bed. She could go around the house. It's just the anxiety of having to drive into work is triggered today. And that is, you know, stopping her from, you know, being able to come in. And that's a problem. And another one, she had, you know, just literally just sitting there, and maybe, like, you know, the people around her she feels like they're talking about her. And it's like, but ain't nobody saying nothing about you. But I feel like it is, and it's making my anxiety, and I need to go, and I need to sit in the empty office for a minute, you know, to gather myself. And it was just like, you know, a lot of shit, bro. Like, I feel you.
Yeah.
It's a tough thing, you know, to probably have these emotions.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I mean, as far as like experience, no, I'm not shitting on them. I'm not shitting on them.
Yeah,
I just don't. I haven't had that experience. I've had mad anxiety, like a lot of times. I've been in jail.
I still have anxiety, bro.
Yeah, I do.
How the fuck am I gonna pay this bill? Oh, what am I gonna get? Where am I gonna get this money from? Yeah. How am I get here?
I woke up, my wife was gone. Where the fuck is she at? Oh, I had doctor's appointment. I didn't tell you. Nigga, I thought you was dead.
But like, that's what I'm saying. That's a little bit more like Gen Z kind of gives off this vibe of just,
I'm going to lay on it.
I'm
going to lay on the ropes.
Like, it's my body. It's my choice. It's, you know, which it is, but it's like, when I say I feel this way, you have to believe it. And I can't work through it because that is.
Now, can we put you in a pile over here with the non-productive people?
Like, no, because that's just like the people that got mad at the niggas that get to take smoke breaks. Like you can't have regular breaks, but niggas that smoke got to have smoke breaks, right?
Yeah.
People had an issue with that, right?
That's hate.
But it's hate, but it's real. You know it's real. People that don't smoke were having issues with people that smoke.
I heard niggas start smoking to get them breaks.
Like because like that it was a thing, and now you start to do something like that where you like continue to push people off the side, which because now it's a disability or considered one, and you can't like.
I don't mean like that. I mean like as a society, like.
You can't separate it, bro. That's the whole opposite of what it is.
Here.
Yeah, no, you can't.
You can't have everything, dog. You can't want to be fuck that.
Yeah,
you
that's
can't.
what they're
You can't want to be
saying.
treated regular and then not act regular. Like no. We put you in a fucking slow class when you don't read up to par, right? You go over here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You over here in the slow class. I knew some LD niggas. They was cool as hell.
Yes.
They was just dumb. And it's like with you. We putting you over here. You can't be as productive as everybody else because you have a disability. So you over here. Look, dog, you cool. You just can't be over here with the more productive people. No, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
So you run a company. You want that motherfucker working for you?
I mean, you would have to if once
I
they're
don't
there,
have to do shit.
if they're because like one thing I will say the girl that I was talking about the like trying to get her day up, like when she was on though, she was on.
Okay.
Like I mean, like
so she doing her job.
She did her job and she was.
That's
doing
what I'm saying.
well.
You doing your job. You doing your
and
job.
she did multiple jobs. Like as far as like her positions, like she could do multiple things. Her talent just was great.
Yeah.
It's just when she hit her limit, you like fuck. I just needed a little bit more from you.
Yeah.
I just need you to come in today, though. Today, I did need you to come in today, and that's just like how it was, bro. And that's
You're describing something different than what I'm talking about.
No,
I'm not talking. You talking about a productive person that has an off day or two.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
like,
no.
But no, even like the young ones that have anxiety that you don't know what you're really getting. Like, what if they are productive, but they just have their, like that. I feel like you're also seeing that too. You're also seeing that people can be productive. It's just they have their moments where they're like, just can't make it through.
I'll put it like this. Like, I'm not watching, like, dog, you do porno, but you can't stay up, like, but you won't take Viagra. Like, what is you doing? Like, is that what? Like, what's up? You not gonna get no help, but we supposed to keep you in the porno because what? What the fuck? I'm just saying, like, can you do the job or not?
Yeah,
I get that you have this, like, niggas in wheelchairs can't go to the NBA. And there's nothing wrong with that. Your fucking legs don't work. Stop it. Stop it. Them, Asia Wilson can't neither. None of these niggas, no, you can't hoop over here. You can't, and that's fine. These are your limitations. I'm just saying, like, if you have limitations, act like you have limitations. Be aware of your limitations. Don't try to make motherfuckers act like you regular when you not, and you saying that you not, but you want to be treated regular.
But you keep saying regular, and that's the thing.
Okay,
everybody is regular.
That's the everybody ain't
argument.
Regular.
That's the argument that's being said.
All right.
That's the argument. It's like
everybody the same.
Treat me like exactly. That's what they.
Participation
trophies.
That's
what the argument is. And honestly, yeah.
Would you let your son get a participation trophy?
Yeah.
You'll let him have it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not? It's just a trophy. Like it's a whatever, nigga. It's a whatever trophy. Go ahead, take it.
I'm probably gonna get into it with my wife. She can't have one.
I mean, but what do you mean that she can't have one? Like why?
Because nigga, you ain't win. You get shit for winning.
But you can also get something for completion. It's a winning to complete the job. You completed something. Not complete the job, but you finished your season. You did something. No,
you not getting a fucking what was that bullshit? That bullshit certificate they used to give us at school. At what
age?
What was the fucking certificate? Citizenship. What the fuck does that mean? He ain't get suspended.
He's a model citizen.
Perfect attendance, I get it. You came here every day.
Yeah, that's an accomplishment.
I get it. That is.
But like, what age are you saying that you're saying ever?
Nah.
Like so coach come up to her or a sporting like director or somebody, whoever, comes up to her and hands her a trophy because they're giving out medals to everybody and giving that. You're gonna take that shit away from her?
Garbage. I haven't worked it out in my head how I'm gonna do it because you can't traumatize them.
I think that's what I'm saying. Exactly, but I don't think that you would.
Like,
I think that you can encourage to say, "Hey, yeah, that's a good job," but like want to still. That's why I was saying that I don't mind him having it, is because I'm still trying to instill in him the competitive nature. And that trophy doesn't mean anything because you know what? I don't want you to work so hard that your life is now dedicated to winning this trophy. And then you put so much of your life into a trophy to win, but really you should be valuing life a different way. Be competitive, but why is it that you have
trophy
to,
ain't gonna make you competitive? I already got a trophy.
So because like if you go out here and like I honestly I want my son to play sports, but I don't want sports to be his life unless he wants it to be.
Well, yeah.
And I don't.
One, you don't want to go to all them fucking games.
Well, that too. That part. You know what I'm saying?
Like Steve ass. Like, God damn, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, son. But like, I will encourage and I want him to go for. I definitely don't want him to quit. I think that anything.
No.
Everything that he's
anything
gonna.
I'm paying for, you running through that shit. You
that,
want to do this shit, you doing this shit.
I believe in. Like, oh, you don't like it? All right, cool. Well, finish out the season, and then we'll discuss what you're gonna do next season. But you're not just gonna stop in the middle. Of
that shit over with.
But the other part is where like the idea of like working your way up to being a athlete, a star player, that's gonna be on the level of involvement that he wants us to be in, like in working with that. But I definitely don't want it to be something where he works so hard to get to a place. and is looked at as I don't have anything else, and that's one of the things that scares me about sports being the thing that you like. I could be the dad training my son or my daughter like day in and day out, doing what we can to get them to compete at a varsity level at a young age, or even at a professional level at a young age, but. It's also scary to think about doing all of that, and then they get to that space and don't fare well in it, or don't want to do it anymore, or can't do it. Figure out that I can't succeed in this, as even though I try my hardest and work my whole life to this, I can't get there.
I think that's a good life lesson.
But
what age are you talking about? Like they realize it, when they're 18.
Well, no,
because there's niggas that go to college and play football and be like, "Fuck, I'm not going to the NFL."
No, and I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm saying the ones that believe that that's all that they have.
Oh well, no, you as a parent ain't gonna let that shit happen.
Yeah, so I look at like there's the downside to thinking that no, you only won if you won a trophy. It's like but I also don't believe in like participation is like
I don't. I think that you can. I don't fuck with an award.
I think you can be involved
for just fucking be there.
I feel like there's an age limit in my mind for that. I get what you're saying, but I feel like
what's the age limit? Let's see if we click. I say 5, 6.
I was gonna say like anything under 8, like is definitely like. Participation, go ahead.
You know what?
Y'all
you know what? Okay. All right.
Everybody's included. Like, yes, have fun. But then when you get older, things start getting a little more serious. You got to try out for these things.
You trash.
I mean, like, because like that.
And when your fucking teammates start telling you trash.
Yeah. But if you recognize and notice that at that age, at that point, you aren't getting participation awards anywhere.
I don't know when they get those out. When they stop giving them out.
I feel like they get those out when they're younger, man. Like that's usually like
your daughter ain't getting none. Like like recently?
Yeah, she got her team. No, her team this.
I'm gonna say her team won some shit though.
Yeah, her last team won second place.
Yeah, that's.
But no, that's what I'm saying. Like, hear me out. Won that one, but the prior year to that, they didn't win not a game, and I believe they all got like end of year medals. But I don't know if that came from the coach or from the league.
I just remember Joe Jackson wouldn't let them have that color TV when they came a second.
I mean, like,
he was wild as fuck for that because he was Poe. You could have pawned that shit.
Yeah.
Now I want to be somewhere in the middle of you and Joe Jackson. Like I don't want to do all that, but I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Not you, but I don't even know who.
No, I get what you're saying.
No, because I'm not saying what you doing is bad or no shit like that.
Yeah.
I just don't want, like, my ultimate goal is to be like, hey, nigga, you don't get shit just for showing up. You got to work hard. You got to do some shit. That's my whole thing with the shit. I don't want you to think like, hey, look at, don't show that shit off.
But I think that it still can be that though, right? Because if you're going to be there at the games and then like say like you're at games and then when you're practicing with them outside of that and you're seeing improvement, if you see, because like one thing about like when my daughter first started playing volleyball,
I remember your ass.
I was like, yo, why the fuck are we even paying for this? Like, she's not good.
I was like, no, she just started.
I was like, I don't care. Like, it should be kind of a natural thing that she should have grasped it at least halfway through the year. No, and the reason why I said that is because I was watching other girls on her team develop that was their first year too. So that's why I'm like, it's possible. Ain't nobody saying that you're going to be out here and be the professional one, but there's things that we're teaching you, like, just do this. Just do this. Like, just know if you do these things, when the ball come towards you, you're going to probably hit that motherfucker back over there. That's all I'm saying. When you don't do nothing, like I was like, this motherfucker, this ain't her sport. But now I'm like, she can have a summer off and not play or a off season, and she'll go back and still be good. Like she actually has gotten better. And I was like,
that nigga said first season. Nah, this ain't first.
I was like, shit. I was judging hard, bro. Shit, my son.
Why you ain't good?
Oh, that was the other thing. Like, my son finally played his first basketball game because this is probably like the second actual basketball game out of maybe 5 that they were all actually able to play because we had cancellations and shit like that.
Snow and all that shit.
Snow and we had to forfeit a couple games because like everybody, small team, everybody wasn't able to show up. That little nigga, like, when I first saw him on the court, even though I ain't teach him nothing, so I had to give some grace. Like, I didn't teach him anything. He just went out there bare, like, you know what I'm saying, raw dog, like, first time.
Talking shit.
I was like, this nigga, this ain't his sport. But then, like, this last game, man, just from working with him, like, bro, this motherfucker was airballing everything. I was like, bro, you throw toys fucking all the way from the first floor to the second floor, fucking off of just being, like, on some, wow, like, throw that shit all the way up there. But you can't throw this little ass ball into this fucking, I think it's down to, like, maybe 7 feet.
You hard on the kids, nigga.
Bro. Hey, but the little motherfucker.
Why am I paying for this shit?
The little motherfucker made 6 points.
Okay.
His debut game. 6 points, and the motherfucker, his team won.
Now you walking out there like you fucking LeVar Ball.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, we did a shoe deal. Shit. Like, all that shit. I did that shit with my daughter when she was doing her thing in volleyball. I was like, yeah, we need a shoe deal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all want her? Well, y'all gonna have to talk to me. What y'all need? Like, gee, fuck.
Oh shit, man. That's funny as hell, man. I can't wait till she start getting this shit, man, so I can be out there clouding this shit. I'm gonna go out there on some bullshit. I'm gonna embarrass her and my wife. I'm gonna put on a Bluetooth. Hey. Oh, no, hold
on. Would you consider? Because I find myself challenged at this, but I'm being pushed into it with my son as a coach. Like, would you coach your kids' team? Because I was like, kid kept asking me that, and I was just like, yeah, I just don't want to coach, bro. Like,
hell no.
Like, I don't mind working with my son, like, on the side and doing some stuff, like, at home, and, like, I can focus, because I can yell at him the way that I need to yell at him, and I can be where I need to be. And then, like, with kids his age, I see the coaches. You gotta be gentle because they're fucking 5-year-olds. You ain't gonna be out there.
I be
yelling at
roasting
5-year-olds.
kids and shit like that. Like, nah, I couldn't be no coach. Like, I just
And
don't,
then
I
little
don't have
motherfuckers
the, I don't have the
listening.
temperament, and I talk crazy.
Yeah.
I insult. So nah, I couldn't be out there.
I'd be like,
'Cause as soon as
Snoop
somebody
Dogg.
say something to me, I'm gonna be like, "You weak as hell." You can't talk to kids like that.
Yeah,
my
like-
coach told me I was weak as hell. You know, grow up and be a rapper and put me in a fucking lyric.
Like, oh, you over there talking, nigga? No knees, nigga. Fuck over there.
Yeah,
like,
that's how I get down. It's like that. That's not cool. Now I'm on the side of the field fighting somebody daddy because I don't know how to talk.
Yeah, like I just don't have, like you said, the temperament or the like just
Patience.
the patience to like do it. And even like I see myself easily jumping into it, like assisting at times, but I don't want to be like the guy. You know what I'm saying?
You don't be
For,
fucking
like,
drinking on the sideline, smoking like back in the day.
Like I just don't. I don't know, man. It's different, but like I feel like, you know what I'm saying. One of like, you know, like Nehemiah.
That's not my ministry.
Like, you know, Nehemiah,
Yeah.
when he came on the show and chopped it up with us, but that motherfucker like has no like coaching. Excuse me. No coaching experience like that.
Nigga in the military, he got plenty of coaching experience.
Exactly. But he does naturally coach.
Yeah.
And like
his whole job is telling niggas what to do.
Bro, he like, I mean, to a T, like I had to tell him, I was like, bro, this you low key is intimidating, but also inspiring as fuck to watch you work. Like, you just know how to get these kids. He's working with his daughter. He got her to be a beast in volleyball, and like she's out here traveling and doing her shit. And so it's just like, you know, some people just got
God bless him. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just don't have it. Like I can do a little assisting, like, you know, at practices, and I'm getting more active and involved. So I kind of like that shit. But now the coach,
no, we ain't going out for pizza. Y'all lost.
G, hey, you gonna shatter these fucking kids' dreams?
Losers
for no
don't
reason.
get fucking pizza. Like, when y'all win a game, we can go get pizza. Like, you crazy as hell.
I feel like that's a great thing to work up to. In my mind, I can see as a kid, you're getting to a certain age where it's like, all right, look, just like Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker ain't, you know what I'm saying, real. And let's be real about that. Now, granted, my kids have all came, well, Kingston not yet, but Chloe came to that realization on her own. Kids, school, all that, right? Yeah. That mentality of, you're growing up now. Now we're gonna start talking to you like, you know what I'm saying? My daughter, she got her cycle now. And it's like, oh, just so you know, there's gonna be a little bit different expectations now for you. These conversations are gonna get a little more serious and a little tougher. And so that's why I like the idea of like when they get to a certain age, being like, hey, look, you ain't getting no like trophy, no participation trophy. If you want this, we ain't paying for you to get on the team. We want you to try out for a team. And when you don't make the team, I don't want you
tough titties.
I don't want you to shit it off and be like, fuck, oh, well, I ain't good enough and never do it. No, work your ass to get so that next season you ready.
That's like my cousin, he went to Simeon and shit. And the nigga tried out for the basketball team.
Oh,
he
shit.
was saying he is Derrick Rose. He said that motherfucker came in there. No, he said I left the gym.
That nigga get up.
He was like, what the fuck? He was like, yeah, I just left.
Yeah, that nigga Derrick Rose. Bro, I was on the basketball team. I tried out freshman year and sophomore year, made the team both years, and I was just like, I didn't do basketball my junior year because I was like looking around at the niggas. I was like, y'all take this shit way too serious, bro. Like, y'all niggas is really out here just
going to college for this shit.
Ain't none of y'all playing. I ain't seen nobody on TV, but
Damn. Damn.
But don't get me wrong, niggas was good though. I ain't gonna like just shit on me because like it was niggas that I was like,
just shit. I ain't seen none of y'all on TV.
But like only like maybe 1 or 2 niggas was dunking back then, and like you know what I'm saying, dunking the game.
Oh
now,
yeah, we was in high school. Niggas wasn't dunking like that.
Like one nigga that I played with did end up going and playing in like the G League. He played overseas, and then he also was like on the Bucks for just like a season or something like that. But like, I'm just looking at it like, yo, this ain't for me. Like,
that's how I did with football, nigga.
like, you know, what I'm
I
saying?
turned down all them scholarships and shit. I was like, I don't want to play this shit no more.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't
which
like,
is crazy
I don't
that
like
you would
it
turn
enough.
it down and you got scholarships.
I don't like it like that. Like when they started talking about the program and all this shit, what the fuck we finna do? I was like, ooh, that shit sounds stupid as hell. I was like, I mean, looking back, I still glad I did it. I mean, I wouldn't have no student loans and shit if I'd have did it. But at the same time, I was like, I don't want to do this shit.
Yeah, first of all, I don't give a fuck when nobody say, man, you can't talk shit. Can't nobody talk shit about the maybe it's not every position, but like the mental or the intelligence of a football player. Because when I tell you, nigga, them niggas have to learn those plays,
bro,
and have to learn those calls. I'm like, how the fuck do you remember that?
Most of these athletes are smart as shit. They just like are smart in different areas. Like their processing is way quicker than yours.
That's crazy.
Have you heard a quarterback call out a play?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
And then he comes to the line and changes the shit.
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Like, gee, what the fuck happened? Like, nigga, how am I, like, how do you remember? Because they're remembering all of this shit. You gotta remember
what everybody else doing, too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck.
Big ups to them.
Yeah, man. Good big ups to them niggas. What you call it?
We just went on a
All the athletes
whole
and all
tangent
that
about
shit.
everything.
Yeah,
I don't even know
man.
how we got there.
Participation trophies and fucking. Damn, we were talking about Gen Z.
Yeah.
Being hoes.
Whole asses. Suck it up.
Oh, man. Okay. Can you be bought? Can you be bought? All right, man. Wheelchair bound for a year. Can't use your legs to walk. You can use them. Can't walk. Gotta be in a wheelchair. You want to go upstairs? Army crawl, nigga. 1 year, 1 mil.
Nope.
No?
No.
You wouldn't put a couple ramps in your crib? You
No.
work from home, my nigga.
No.
You can drive.
No.
No?
No.
Shit.
Gee, I can almost guarantee you there's somebody in a wheelchair that got all the money and will probably give it all up to be able to walk again.
Yeah. So, I can walk.
But that's how, like, but that's the idea of like how important like a year of no walking would be. It's not worth the money to me. Like that's a privilege and a honor to be.
I know that.
Like,
that's why you're getting paid to not
legs.
do it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I just wouldn't want to do it.
Okay. You just not doing it.
Yeah.
You ain't talk it over with your wife and none of that shit.
Nope.
All right, look at this
My
nigga.
body, my choice.
Oh, God. See, that's why you can't beat off now.
Shit.
Prison. Yeah, and how you gonna stop that shit in prison? Like,
exactly. More time. Like, you just adding on
nigga
time.
in the hole, like, fuck it.
Like, shit. Shit, give me 10 more years, nigga.
Oh, has increased. Oh, shit, I gotta bleep that out.
Yeah, God.
Now, do they get charges for that?
Yes.
I just never thought of that.
But you can't snitch though, so they don't get charges for it.
Oh, has gone up. Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. $1 million, not tax free. Till I walk for a year, I'm straight.
Yeah,
I'm cool. I put a couple ramps in this bitch.
You gotta stop putting
my upper body is gonna be straight.
And then after that year is up, then you gotta learn it all over again. And
no, you can use your legs. You just can't walk. Like I could go to the gym and do some leg presses and all that shit. You just can't walk around, guy. That's all I'm saying. Like you just can't walk. You can use legs. You can fuck all that shit. Like, you just can't walk nowhere.
You can do all the Dougie.
Shit.
You can do that. You can put your leg up.
All that. You just can't walk nowhere. Sit on the fucking couch, dog.
So what if there's an emergency and you have to walk?
I lost out on the money.
Lost out on the money?
Yeah, like I'm not going to sit here and the house be on fire.
Come on, kids.
Yeah, it'd be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to risk my life for it and shit. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I can do this for a year. It's like, you could be on a reality show for a year, depending on what it is, even though what reality show would be a year? I don't know.
I haven't comfortably accepted putting myself in uncomfortable situations to succeed. And that's probably what the issue is. my work isn't uncomfortable. That's actually the opposite, right? It's a check. It's not,
I mean, for it to be work, yeah, it's cool, but I'd rather not be doing that shit.
Yeah, but it's security though, right?
I'm finna be secure like a motherfucker. I got an elevator at the gig. I'm decent.
But you're finna be.
You said what?
Secure. But for that whole
so what?
I feel you.
And I could go ahead and have my hip surgeries that I need to have and shit. But damn, I need to walk
nigga,
after that though.
$1 million ain't shit.
Okay. Well, let me have $1 million.
I'm just saying.
Do you have $1 million?
Are you saying like tax free?
Yeah, I said tax. All this is tax free.
Yeah, it's always tax free. But like, yeah, man.
I don't make anywhere near $1 million. Do you?
Bro, I don't. But
this is light work. A year?
I got over $1 million in assets.
Okay.
So
now go liquidate them motherfuckers.
But I'm saying but like $1 million, I'm just saying it's not as much. I'm not saying it ain't shit. It's just not as much as what you would think it is. Because like you could damn near spend that shit. Like
who's spending it? Who said I'm spending it? I'm just saying it would have me higher than where I am now, quicker at the rate that I was going. So for a major inconvenience for a little while. Fuck that. I spent all last year drinking. I cannot walk. Like, what? I did that for free. I paid for that.
Yeah.
So I get you though. You don't want to do that shit.
Yeah.
Because this other shit that you was cool with, I was like, I'm not doing that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want you to sit up here and make it seem like, because I heard you was finna say, hey, man, you got to stop putting money over everything. Nigga, there's some shit on here that you was cool with. And I was like, nah, I'm straight. He was like, fuck it. All right, man. Shout outs.
Man, shout out to my wife, my kids, always holding it down. Shout out to all the black-owned businesses, black entrepreneurs out there doing their thing, building generational wealth, inspiring us all to do the same, as well as giving us all the blueprint to just creating a more inclusive environment for all in one. Yeah.
That boy got the shout outs. Like I remember when he was like, now he got that shit down. It's like the intro.
It's just repeating, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's scripted almost, man. At this point.
Damn,
and shout out to you, bro. Like, man, we doing this shit, like doing the shows and all the way from the planning and the listing and the edits, the clips, all by this man over here, man. And big ups to you, man, because it takes a lot. And you doing your thing, you caught your stride. You actually look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It took fucking long enough.
Like you could teach a course on this shit now.
I could.
Make some money off of it.
Yeah, man. What you call it? Chris from Hit, man. He was complaining because he started doing reels and shit. He was like, man, this shit took forever. I was like, yeah, that shit tedious as fuck, man.
Yeah.
But like once you get your it gets easier and quicker and all that shit.
Yeah.
But shout out my fam. Shout out the best co-host in the world. Shout out to listeners, most important, man. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate you sending in topics. We appreciate y'all listening to us, fucking with us, interacting with us. online and all that type of shit, man. Let's shout out. Where's my shit at? See, I don't have mine. I'm still reading, and I'm still reading the same shit.
You got a lot more.
Damn, where the fuck is it at? I mean, I should just know off top. All right, man. Shout out Hitman Podcast. Just talked about him, Chris and OD and MG. Chris will be here next week on the show. Probably for the next 2 weeks, I think. But yeah, he's coming on. We gonna have a little nice debate and shit, man. Hitman, I Ain't Going collaboration. Shout out King ODZ Stacks 100. Let's see. Shout out Dreamers Clothing Line. Shout out sponsor Stogie Tobacconist. I already shouted you out. Yep. Shout out fam. Yeah, we out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.